The air here smells rich. Everything in the background, the serene environment. Guess where I am? I am in Nandi Hills, Nandi County. The business is big today. So we're visiting a farm that is having over 100 heads of cattle. You can imagine the ton of waste that this farm has, and that forms my business and my story today. The farm is rich, the farm is big, and today we want to see what has unlocked the potential of this farm.
This farm is called Toyai Farm, located in Nandi County, Litres sub-county. Yeah, the aim of this farm actually is to, it started recently, but we are somewhere, we are producing milk above 500 per day, and we take to cooler which is at Nandi Hills town, and then we sell to those residents that are in Nandi Hills. Yeah. Actually, lactating animals are above 30, and the average total number of animals we have is 100 that are inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I believe 100 is a good number.
Yes.
So how are you running the farm? Do you have workers, and how does it look like the day's operations from morning to evening?
Yeah, we have workers in different groups. We have those who are those who milked, and those who are the hand, they collect some cow dung. Of course, we take them to where we produce biogas. So we have a number of workers actually. Yeah.
So what was the motivation starting the farm, and would you say you were really moving towards that vision? And when did the farm start, by the way?
A long time ago, but we used to graze animals outside there, but come recently, the owner or the director of this farm decided to do a zero grazing. We started out down there, as you can walk, you can go and see. Then in 2023, we came to this side and we started feeding, as we have said.
Okay.
Yeah.
So transitioning from the open grazing system to zero grazing, I believe there were some of the steps that had to be taken. So what are some of the preparations that were taken so that you were able to run a successful zero grazing of 100 herds of cattle?
We had a challenge actually. First of all, we had to visit some farmers outside there. We collect the information, we do some questions here and there, and then we started with 10 animals. As we grow, in 2023 we had actually around 15 animals. Then over that time, we purchased others outside there from ADC and other farms outside there. To date, we have reached now that number I told you, 100. Yeah. We normally, as we are going around, we have seen those supernebias like pakchong. But inside there we use hay. We use hay, silage, and of course pakchong, the one we used to as a chafkata that we feed to them. Yeah.
So does it mean that the only 3 items mentioned are the ones that constitute?
Actually, purely we use silage, hay, and napier grass. Yeah, there are 3. But in balanced diet, we don't just start to give in that. For example, we use per day, per cow, we give 4 kilograms of hay. Then we have 30 kilograms of silage, and the one we like silage, we just give once a day. That one we don't measure those ones. So we count of a number of animals. If it is 20, we say 20 times 4. That is for hay, and then for silage we say 30 times the number of animals. So and then we mix, we give them, and then the minerals like lactating animals, that's our deal. Lactating animals, we give, that was for lactating, I say 4 kilograms for hay, and then 30 kilograms for silage. And we mix them, and we feed 3 times a day. We start 4 a.m. in the morning, then midday, and 2 p.m. in the evening. Yeah.
So does that mean that all your cows are getting the same ratio of feeds for the lactating cows?
Yeah, but we have those who are about to dry. We have certain feed for them. We don't give them the same. The number of producing animals, we give them more. Then the other producing less, we give them less.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was going around, I saw some nice looking heifers, and I even thought of maybe you selling one to me. And my question, maybe the question that came into my mind, starting from 2023, majority of the heifers I saw products of this farm, or you bought more from outside, or how is the breeding practices of this farm?
Breeding, we normally do synchronization to some animals. Yeah, we just do synchronization, and then after synchronization, we call an inseminator. They come and serve. But we have not started selling. We are still breeders. We have not sold. You see, we have time. During the time will come, we'll have to sell them. Okay. Yeah.
So I saw the heifers are really good looking. And what is one of the reasons as to why you feel like your heifers are special, you don't want to sell to me? And what's their mothers producing?
The highest animal here, by now, the maximum is around 28 kgs per day. 28 kgs per day. And then the minimum is around those one, around 17, 18 there. Yeah. That's in number of per day. That's per day. The whole morning. We milk 3 times. So from morning, midday, and then evening. Yeah.
And how is your supplementation? Once you milk, I would like maybe to take a few notes home.
Yes.
Of how you supplement your cows. I have heard of the main meal. Mm-hmm. What minerals do you give, and what daily meal, and at what stage of the day?
Yeah, we have, as we will go around and you'll see, we have blocks. Those on chumvi, yeah. Kuna blocks, they are calves, for calves. And then we have for animals. For lactating, we give 200 grams per cow. And then actually for heifers, those are, you see there, you saw there, we don't measure the minerals we give them. They just feed on them anytime that they feel like. Yeah. The health management starts from the calves. Since because, as I says, that the calf is tomorrow's cow. So we start the hygiene, cleanness from we start from the I can call it the nursery side, where we breed the calves from the calf pen. We ensure that the place is very clean. We give them milk. So we have powder milk and we have the natural one from the cow. So we have divided into 2. If we have time, we'll see them. So we start from cleanness first. Is the best thing in this farm. Then of course we have some minor diseases like E. coli, like diarrhea. So we can, but we cannot reach in that point because we are maintaining the cleanness. So in rare cases, a cow and a calf can diarrhea. Then in this side, as you can see, the place is very clean. So this is like mastitis. It can be easily controlled because we have hot water that we get from the biogas. We have natural gas here. We boil water. Of course, we wash the udder clean. Then after washing the udder, we have to dip those. We can dip the antibiotics. Those as you have seen. Then to get the disease like mastitis is very rare. You cannot contact again. And then we have disease control also like ticks. As you came across that far, and we have deep in this farm. So every Saturday, we take our animals to the dip. Yeah. And we take the calibration or measurement, like samples to Nurbrooks. They give us the sample after they have gone through to see the strength of the dip. Yeah. First of all, what you do, we have a measure, we have a thermometer. So, as you know, the warmth of milk is crucial. It's very important to the calf to avoid that calf score. So you take the temperature, you take the border, then you have warm water that resembles the milk from the cow. Then you measure, you take the thermometer, you dip. So if the temperature is okay, you feed the calf immediately. Yeah.
So I believe the most critical issue is how we handle waste in our farms, especially big farms like these ones. How was the story before the biogas and how is it working now?
Hapa awali ilikuwa kazi ngumu sana kwa kutoa waste. Vile kudili na ng'ombe more than 100. So unasapata masamadi imekuwa mingi. The place was very dirty. But now that biogas imekuja in, you can see the place is very clean. So what I'm advising to other people that maximize use biogas, because biogas you can conserve the environment first, because hakuna kuangusha mitu na kutafuta kuni. So we have ready gas that we can use in milking. We have hot water that we can use during milking, washing harder. So you can see actually biogas is very much important in farm, because you don't waste the resources, like no paying of electricity. This farm is purely biogas farm. You don't no electricity used in this farm. It's only biogas that can be used to make work easier, like milking, even using light. Use only biogas. Yeah.
Awesome. I think we need to see that system. We need to see those machines. And it can't get better. We have always told you that agriculture is profitable. Nothing in agriculture or nothing in dairy farming goes to waste, and you get a profit. So I appreciate so much for your time. And I'm now hoping to go and see how you are using this biogas to milk. Nikigoja masaa kukamua nitoke na maziwa.
Ni sawa.
Thank you so much, our viewers. Let's now go and see this biogas system.
Okay.